A bird just shit on me. Oh, for sake. I think in terms of concept, this is one of the simplest videos I'm ever going to film on this channel. I'm going to ride my bike at 32 kilometers per hour for as long as I possibly can. I've not got any fancy equipment. I'm on a standard road bike. I'm currently having a bit of a warm-up, going to ride around for like 10 minutes. I have turned off auto pause because I believe in a challenge like this, when I'm stopped, it should count towards the overall average speed. In terms of the wind today, we've got about 20 km/h gust of wind, which is about standard for this area. So I'm going to bring the speed up to at least 32 km/h before I press go, and here we go. Officially, the challenge has started. I haven't sussed out the wind yet. I think we have a southerly wind, which means I have a tailwind when I'm riding towards the north. Now it's going to be a bit of a trade-off between building up a buffer on the tailwind sections and not blowing up, not going too hard. Therefore, when I come to a junction, when I stop, I can, not panic, not stress. Now I've got 2 full bottles and about 5 hours worth of food. Then if we somehow make it that far, anything over that is just into the unknown. Another point to note is I'm using the Asioma duos again to measure this effort. I believe I need to average around 270 watts, but obviously that depends on the way the wind's blowing. There's going to be times where I'm going to downhill tailwind section and I can average a lot less. So it's going to be interesting later on, after the effort's finished, to look at the data and see where the power was put down.
I have been training and racing on these Favero Asioma duos now for nearly 2 months, almost every single day, and as you can see from the wear, they've had plenty of use. They have not missed a beat. It always makes my life so much easier when I'm doing brand deals with brands and products that I would genuinely buy. Installing them couldn't be any simpler. You just remove your old pedal, your traditional pedal, whatever that may be, and install the Asioma like you're installing a pedal. There's nothing more to it. I have the duos, which gives me 2-sided power, and I can read that directly from my Garmin computer, ensuring I'm keeping things even. It provided a great insight during the challenge to see in real time the power required for the effort, and it was staggering to see the difference in the required output between the headwind and the tailwind sections in order to keep that 34 km/h threshold. Thanks to the help of the Asioma duos, I was able to pace my effort and be held accountable for every single watt that I put out. If you want some more information on a reliable, accurate and affordable power meter, check out the link in the description box down below.
But I'm going to shut up now, get my head down, just crack on, and I'll catch up in a little bit.
After 15 minutes, everything was going spot on. I was at 35.6 km/h average, a whole 1.6k buffer. But the last 10 minutes had been into a tailwind, perhaps leading me into a false sense of security. It was time to turn around and face the gust head on.
I'm doing 340 watts and I'm at 29 km/h. I know as soon as we turn again, I'll find that speed, but I just don't want to risk the average getting too low. But at the same time, I'm just trying to measure my effort. Though right now, there's nothing measured about this. All right, we're approaching a junction now. I'm hoping it's not going to be busy because we need to cross to the right. And we're coming into a bit of a town. Right there, that destruction, that just cost us about 0.5 km/h. We can't be having that. Otherwise, this challenge is going to be over before I know it. So it just takes over 30 minutes. We're back on the tailwind section of the course. Current average speed is 34.5 km/h. Just trying to make the most of this. So far, so good. Feel fast. So far we've had good kind of power efficiency. 45 minutes in, I've averaged 35 kilometers per hour in a timer. And in terms of power, the average is 264 watts, which I think that's not too bad considering we're on a standard road bike. I'm tapping along nicely here, just gonna try and stay fueled. Just ticked over the hour mark, but we're going into a headwind section right now. And as the day's getting on, the wind is getting stronger and stronger. 34.9, that's the first time. It's the first time I've been in the 34s since the beginning.
Now at this point, the headwind was really starting to take its toll. I've been riding for about an hour and yes, I had a nice buffer of about 1 kilometer per hour. However, this can very, very quickly disappear. Now the whole idea of this challenge is to be able to start and finish in the same location. If I did point to point and just followed the tailwind, I could ride all day at 34 kilometers per hour, but that's not the idea of this concept. Which means a tailwind section is closely followed by a headwind section, where this put me in an interesting dilemma. I could ride as much as I wanted to into the tailwind. However, I knew in the back of my mind at some point I would need to turn around and face the headwind to get back to the point where I started from. I tried to keep the headwind portion of the circuit and the tailwind portion of the circuit pretty much equal. Again, I was using my Asioma Duo power pedals to measure my effort, but trying to fight against a 20 kilometers per hour headwind in order to keep riding around 34 kilometers was requiring me to push out a lot of watts.
This is hard, man, trying to fight against this headwind. So after 1 hour 10, we managed to get the average speed back up to 35 kilometers per hour. It took a little bit of fighting that last couple of kilometers, I'll be honest. However, one bad run of traffic or, you know, one traffic light, one junction could quite easily bring that average down 1K and the challenge is done with.
Why did you have to say that?
I'm gonna mix the route up a little bit. I've done about 4 or 5 laps of this circuit now, and I'll be honest, I'm getting a little bit bored. So I'm gonna take a right here. The only downside is, the only problem is we have to cross a pretty busy main dual carriageway. Hopefully it's not busy. Oh no. Oh no, this is not a good idea. This is not a good idea. Come on, hurry up. Oh mate, come on. Oh, thank you. Oh, what bad timing, man. Go, 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 go. Well, I think that was not a good decision. We just lost 0.2 there for nothing, literally for a lorry to turn into the road. God damn it. We're at 1 hour 40. I don't think I can hold this pee in for any longer. So what I'm gonna do is find a good little spot where I can quickly jump off the bike, do what I need to do, and hopefully we don't lose the average. We're currently at 34.9 kilometers per hour. I'm gonna try and do this as quick as I possibly can. Oh. Okay, 34.8, that was not bad. Might drop 1 or 2 more by the time we get going again, but oh, I'll take that. I'll take that, I think. All right, we're back up to speed and we're still at 34.8 kilometers per hour. We lost 0.1 there. That was not bad. I expected it to be more. The show goes on. Now I'm forever the optimistic man, but I'm looking at this clock here at 1 hour 50, 260 watts on the average, and we're at 34.7 kilometers per hour. Now I'm currently riding down a tailwind bit of road, but inevitably at the bottom of this road, I'm going to turn left and it's going to be going back into a headwind. One long, strong headwind section of road could literally end this challenge imminently. The problem is I live quite close to the west coast of England, which means the wind is actually blowing me out towards the coast, so I can only go that direction for so long, otherwise I'll get wet, and I don't want to get wet. So the 2 hour update, we're still keeping things steady at 260 watts average. We're at 34.9 kilometers per hour. However, I am about as far as over to the seaside as I possibly can be. Just over this bridge here to my right, that is the coast. I've been putting this headwind stint off for as long as I can, but I think now, well, I don't think, I know, now's the time. We gotta turn around and go into the headwind. Yeah, let's see what we can do. .6, we are well into the headwind. It's requiring about 330 watts to ride at 34 kilometers per hour. Oh mate, this is getting a bit grippy. Total ride time, 2 hours 15 minutes. We're managing it for now. But how long can I hold on for? Oh wow, this is brutal. This is actually brutal. 300 watts, 32k. It's just a matter of time before that ticks below 34 average. It's just so open here, it's so exposed. There's no shelter from the wind. I'm getting battered. We've got a right turn and there's some trees on the side of the road which hopefully are gonna help break the wind. Oh, 34.5, it's dropping, man. This is not good. This is not good. There's a little wind muff on my microphone right now which probably helps distort the sound of the wind. But I'm going to take it off and you can experience it for yourself. I hope that gives you a better idea as to how windy it is right now. I'm trying to pace it as best as I can. If I go too hard, I'll just blow up completely and that'll be the end of the challenge anyway. So I was trying to prolong it as much as I can, ride at what I think is a sustainable power whilst trying to hold a nice average speed. 34.4 at 2 hours 20. I know I'm getting tired because I keep standing up. Come on, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Two hours 30. Average speed is still over 34. It's at 34.2, which means this challenge is still going. Only just, but it's still going. I'm gonna push on and see if we can get to 3 hours. I just rode past the guy there. He was watering his driveway, watering it, as if England doesn't get enough rain. We've got these trees, these hedges next to me, which is sheltering me from the wind somewhat. We managed to keep at about 35, 36k right now. Still up at 300 watts to maintain that kind of speed. Wow, what is that? A bird just shit on me. Oh, for sake. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. But we can't stop and sort it out because I'm trying to do a challenge. For fuck's sake, I cannot believe I just got shit on by a bird. It must have been one of Joey Barton's 4 supporters. Oh, junction, no, there's a car turning. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. 34.2, come on, man. That's not good. Oh, I'm trying to find the speed, I'm trying. We're still at 34.2 right now though. 34.1, it's getting close. Now 34 is still okay, but in a moment we drop to 33.9. The challenge is over. I am fighting with every pedal stroke. One stop at a junction and this is all over. That is 34. Oh, we're at a junction as well. Please be no cars. No, no, no. We've still got 34. 2 hours 41 is on the clock. This is hard, man. Trying to fight against this headwind is brutal. Now, anytime I could just turn around and go into the tailwind, but kind of defeats the objective. I need to get back. I need to get back to where I started this loop. Oh, these slow turns are not helping. I feel like it's imminent right now. There it is. No, no, no. I was just about to say, I think we can get to 2 hours 45 and we ticked over to 33.9. Oh.